me for my inaugural video talking about Clemson Tiger football. If you're brand new here, I'm Bobby Dirkens. Hence the Tiger crowd behind me. Got my Clemson football here, trusty football. I'm gonna set it right there. Right there it is. Sit nice and centered. Great. Thank you so much for joining. If you're new here, subscribe, follow, whatever. They ain't gonna pay attention to people like me. May there to you. I'm glad you. People's been asking me stuff like, "Are you dead?" Well, listen to me. If I were dead, would I respond? And if I do, is that not creepy? Glad you're here. Well, got a bunch of people coming in here as a live stream. The week 0, as they like to call it, college football, is next. Well, tomorrow. Ain't next week. I'm gonna turn the light down a little bit because I look like an angel or something. You know, the devil was an angel. So, week 0 is tomorrow. A bunch of trash games going on. Just gonna go ahead and let y'all know. Next weekend I'll be taking some of my buddies, children, nephews. I'll be taking them to a game. Won't tell you where, because if I do, you might try to come down there and pull my pants down and disembowel me. Try to do weird stuff to me. That's how the world is today. If you're brand new here, I'm Bobby Dirkens. That's all you need to know. In the almost 6 years of me being Bobby Dirkens, I have lived through 2 presidencies. During that time, it's got pretty rough. And I'm the only thing consistent, I believe, in those presidencies. So, here we go. Let's talk about Clemson football. Look, I could just sit here and talk about quarterback for about 15 seconds, hang up this video, and I think we'd all be on the same page. I mean, let's not lie to ourselves here. We know our defense is great. Heck, even Georgia couldn't even score a touchdown against us last year. We had to score it for them. That's how they won the ball game. Congrats to them for winning the national championship. All those years of pissing away talent, like they were giving away candy from the Shriners and giving it out to little blind children on the side of the road. They gave away, and then they finally won with a quarterback they hated for the past 2 seasons. He's also the name of my favorite must, Stetson. So, the defense is fantastic. We got a ridiculous quarterback coming, or a kicker, excuse me, not quarterback. We'll talk about that in a second. Kicker, B.T. Potter, best in Clemson history, in my opinion. We got a 3-headed monster in running back, so let's talk about that. Up until about 3 weeks ago, I love college football preseason when it gets to about the month of June, because people start reaching down, sticking pins in their anuses and starts writing all these reports about what they think college football is going to be like. And then they get about 2 weeks out from the season and they realize, oh crap, I've talked a bunch of trash, and most of it was a lie, just to sell magazines and such. Clemson's running back room is ridiculous. Will Shipley, Maffa, Pace. Maffa's my favorite. I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now. I'm glad we got Shipley, but Maffa's my favorite. He's a total back. He's a bruiser. Then he can hit that 5th gear and just take off and leave. Our wide receivers. Athlon Sports ranked them number 8 out of all the teams in the ACC. Well, yeah, they had some drop passes last year, but they were probably shocked that the ball was within, I don't know, the stadium getting to them, and they dropped some passes. But our wide receivers are ridiculous. So all you people out there hoping we suck, y'all keep hoping, but our wide receivers are really good. Bo Collins and Gada. I'm really excited to see Bo Collins. Excited to see E.J. Williams as long as he stays. A burp. Stays healthy. Got Davis Allen, one of the top tight ends in the country. It's all good. And listen to me. Our running back, or our offensive linemen, they're more experienced than they were last year. Ain't no way they could be any worse last year. I mean, Lord, I could put the local chapter of the Red Hat ladies in front of me, and they'd have done better than last year. Oh, Iris! the varicose veins are tightening up on me. And they'd still block better. So they're going to be better. We know defense is great. Wes Goodwin ain't worried about him. What am I concerned about? Obviously the quarterback situation. Look, I want to go ahead and tell you right now, I have two strapping sons, Bobby Dirkens Jr., Bobby Dirkens Jr., and I don't want nobody to talk trash about them. I'll put you in the mouth. It'll hurt. But at the same time, Bobby Dirkens Jr. went out there and started throwing interceptions and overthrow a wide open 6'3" wide receiver. Ain't got nobody near him but air. I'm going to have to look at him and say, I love you. You're my boy. But that sucked. The point is, we know that there's a big quarterback situation at Clemson. Sweeney did like a good leader. See, y'all need to understand something. That's why there's people like me here. Sweeney's got to take care of his team, and I get to tell y'all the truth. Unless DJ has went to one of those healing lines, one of those tent revivals, he ain't going to be starting quarterback against NC State. And if he is, he's going to get out there and throw about 3 or 4 interceptions, and then Cade's going to come in. All right? I'm just telling you the truth. I can be like one of these weirdos that's out there that's got coexist on the back of their truck. Okay, it's not a truck, it's a Subaru. It's on the back of their Subaru. And they're wondering how their brother got monkeypox. Because he's married to a woman. We know how they got monkeypox. A straight man does not wear flamingo feathers around in an everyday life. Y'all see that video about that guy who had monkeypox and went to the doctor and his nose was rotting off? Anyway, that's real, by the way. Here's what I'm going to tell you right now. I don't think DJ's going to be the man this year. I hope for him and his family he is. I hope he does a good job and he comes out there and he plays good. But I am just telling you, unless something great has happened, Cade Klubnik's going to be a quarterback. And I just want to make sure that we get enough reps for Cade where by the time we play NC State, he's ready. I mean, NC State's going to be in the valley. All right? They've lost some really good talent. Okay? I got the Henderson sisters on here talking. Literally, y'all said the same thing at the same time. Y'all too should go be checked for some type of syndrome. Hopefully not monkeypox. You're going to have to tell your wife about that. And your boyfriend too. But, hey, listen to me. What I'm telling you is that you're right. It's a lot like the Trevor and Kelly thing. But the problem is, we have 4 games that's really easy. My hope is that DJ is either fixed, or if he's not, he goes in there and he throws 3 interceptions the first half against Georgia Tech. And everybody, including the Georgia Tech fans, are looking at Dabo going, it's time to stop being the good CEO and start making a decision for the team that's going to work for him. I mean, it's great to be loyal to one, but what about the other 84 players? That's all I'm going to say. Lord, terrible. You know, I see Chase says that Parker said he got the pox from me. He didn't get no pox from me. Now, he does live down there in that general Atlanta area. Have you ever went down through there? Shh. There's one guy down there, he claimed he got the pox from a bidet. What was the bidet's name? Raphael? Anyway, I better get off that. They'll demonetize me. He had AIDS. But my point in all of this is this. If we can get the quarterback situation figured out, I'm going to go ahead and tell you right now, at the 10-minute mark of this video, you can go ahead and take it. we will go back to the college football playoff, and we will make a run for a national championship. My only concerns is with quarterbacking, with the play calling. I know everybody's talking about Brandon Streeter when he was at Richmond. Do you remember when that old Dujamahiki came down from, Toledo or something? Rob Spence, that's it. Rob Spence had 1,500 plays in his playbook. And oddly enough, 1,498 of them were screen passes to the right. Everybody's talking about that. Oh, he had prolific. I like that word, prolific. It always reminds me of prophylactic for some reason. Prophylactic. You better be careful. And, yeah, that was terrible. Remember that time he got Ty Hill killed against Virginia Tech? I was at the game. I knew the screen was coming. The blind kid sitting up in the stands who's drunk and off in the head, he knew it was coming. And that cornerback definitely knew it was coming. When that swung that pass out there, Lord ball didn't even get out of his hands, didn't get a good spin good before that cornerback tore Ty Hill's head off. 1,500 plays. Listen to me. I am worried about Streeter. He might be a great guy, wonderful person, ain't attacking him. He's making a bunch of money, making more than all of us. And before he gets feeling sorry for him, he's making tons of money. He's okay. His wife spends it just fine. She's okay. I'm just telling you on the football play, he's going to have to prove it. Because the past 3 years has been terrible football calls by Clemson's offensive coordinator. I'm just telling you, I'm asking you, how hard is it to call decent plays with, I don't know, Trevor Lawrence, Travis Etienne, T. Higgins, Justin Ross when his neck ain't broke? How hard is it? It's not that hard. Chase Henderson said he was there, and that was one of the hardest hits he's ever seen in person. I've seen a lot of games. I'm telling you, I have never felt so sorry. I'll guarantee you that the cornerback even felt sorry for the guy he was hitting that hard. He was like, that was pretty bad. Lord, I wish I could take back a little bit of that. It's called poor play calling. Everybody wants to talk about how LSU beat our brains in. Do you realize that we were up 17-7 against them? You realize they couldn't stop us? And then suddenly, they score, and our offensive coordinator goes, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. He comes out after that game and we forsook the run. Isn't that what he said about the Georgia game last year? You remember that? We forsook the run. Hey, buddy, we're paying you a lot of money. You're supposed to be amazing. Did you not learn? The Ohio State game was a joke. Scared to flipping death of it. And then we saw what happened last year. Kept walking our offense off the field after 3 and out. Put our defense out there. And what happened? A bunch of injuries. Folks, if an old redneck like me, cousin kissing redneck like me, who loves to drink ice cold beer to where I got frosted crystals on my tongue, can realize this. Lord, tell me that somebody else can see it too. It's not that easy. Really? Give me a shot. Give me a shot. Give me $150,000 a year. 1 year. And you can either fire me or you can hire me. Give me Trevor Lawrence and Travis Etienne. I promise you, it'll look better than what you did. That is what I'm saying about Streeter. I don't know if this guy's going to pan out. I hope he does for all of us, him included. He'll make more money. We'll win more games. Well, I'll be happy. It'll be like we took a hit off some helium for too long of a time. Look at our starting defense. It's ridiculous. Look at our starting offense. We know what's going to happen. Cade Klubnik's going to have to take over the game. Unless DJ has been fixed. I hope he has. So, what do I think about this season? I don't know what to tell you. Unless quarterback position is fixed, we could see a loss to NC State. We could see a loss to Miami. Oh, by the way, I saw Slim Shady Caves in here, mate. I tell you, good to see you. Lord, be good. Do y'all notice, for all my Miami fans, you see the first thing that Cristobal got rid of? That old tacky chain. You remember that? I had a bunch of people telling me, you gotta understand that people get fired up about stuff and stuff. Yeah, old Cristobal, first move he said was, what? Y'all gotta get that tacky thing. I don't care how much it costs. It looks like it's from a confiscation auction by the police after they went after some guy who was poor all his life and made a bunch of money selling drugs, and then he went and bought a bunch of tacky crap. Yeah, it was sitting beside his white Tiger he had. That's what, yeah, it was confiscated there, yeah. He got rid of that. Miami could be a lot better. Notre Dame, I'm not completely sold on, but Notre Dame could definitely be terrible. I think South Carolina, verdict's out on them. I don't think they're going to just be amazing, but I think especially with Rattler, if he can stay healthy, I think he'll at least be a problem. He'll be better than 30-0 last year, which I'm very happy with that. My point in all of this is it comes back to a quarterback and the offensive play calling. Defense I ain't worried about. I ain't worried about the talent on the offense, except for the quarterback. The decision-making, throwing power. If we get that fixed, you can go ahead and guarantee it. Undefeated, win the ACC, go to college football playoff, and very well win the national championship. But if we're going to play this onesie-twosie, upsy-daisy, don't know who's going to be the starting quarterback, and try to play overly fair, if you're overly fair to one, you're not fair to the rest of it. And I'm sorry, that's just how we will see. Sweeney, think the world of you. Did more for Clemson football than anybody else. But that doesn't make a bad decision good. We'll see. I'm Bobby Dirkens. Pass it along. I'll be doing more videos over the next. And by the way, I have a brand new song out. I'm going to be giving it to you very, very soon. You hear, hit the subscribe button, pass it around. It sounds really weird, especially when monkeypox going on. Don't pass that around. What are you doing? That's sick. All right, I'm Bobby Dirkens. You keep showing up.